Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back again with another story. This time around is how a wife found out her military husband was cheating on her. Let's check it out. I don't know, I'm not surprised, maybe because of the picture or of the picture I have here of military people in my country. They don't actually live up to a good reputation. So, but of course it's different in every country. So
Story time on how I found out that my ex-husband was cheating on me for 9 months with his coworker. During this time, my ex-husband was in the military and I thought we were happily married. I thought I was in a healthy marriage with this amazing man. And my ex-husband was due to deploy overseas for 9 months. This was my first experience as a military wife dealing with a deployment. And it was very, very hard because I missed him so much. And I honestly thought he felt the same way, but come to find out. Now, I feel like I shouldn't have to say this, but I'm still gonna say it because I feel like this is something that really got to me at that time. I was faithfully waiting for him for the entire 9 months. I never even had eyes for another man. And I was under the impression that the feelings were mutual. There were no red flags. He was never acting any different. So 9 months go by, we're reunited. Life felt blissful again. The marriage was rock solid. We were doing great. By this time, my ex-husband had already been back for about 2 weeks. Then I remember that he was assigned a 24-hour duty day. That's pretty much when the soldier has to work for a 24-hour shift. This is a day that I would never forget because it was so traumatic for me. He's at work and then I get off of work. I come home, make dinner. I bring him dinner. So I go in the building and I walk into the front desk and then I see his boss, his sergeant. This is a sergeant that I had met before during like family events. So I walk in and I'm like, hey, how you doing? I brung him dinner, but I also brung a little extra for you just in case you're hungry. It was like tacos or something. And that man looked at me like he saw a ghost. So at this point, I asked him, is everything okay? And he says, no, ma'am. Can I pull you to the side so we can talk about something? And he asked me, are you still married to so-and-so? I said, yes, that's my husband. He's always been my husband. This guy says, oh no, ma'am. He made it seem like he was going through a divorce with you, like he was separated. He had a girlfriend there for 9 months. That other soldier was walking around telling people that your husband was her boyfriend and they were literally a couple out there. They were publicly dating and nobody in the unit thought anything of it because he kept telling everybody that you and him were split up and that you and him were going through a divorce, that you and him were not together. He also said a few other things about how he felt like I didn't deserve that and blah, 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 blah. Because even though me and his sergeant didn't know each other like that, but we had interacted at like family events and gatherings. I remember one year I had a Thanksgiving dinner and I invited a lot of the people from his unit and I invited him too. And
do you know what just came to my mind as she was saying that everybody thought, they were separated. In fact, everybody bought into the lie he gave. Because why wouldn't they believe him? Nobody asked him for that. He provided it on his own. Do you know what just came to my mind? There is bound to be somebody around him. There is bound to be a friend that knows that he's lying or he was lying. But that friend will not say anything. Maybe because they are doing the same or it's not a cup of tea or, he's just been a man. Like what they say around here in this my country, that men are supposed to be cheating, so all men cheat. So why should you, as a woman, have a problem with that? So long as it's coming back to the house to you, you shouldn't be complaining. That is the mindset some people are walking around with.
Unit and I invited him too and he came over to our house and we had dinner. Like we would always get together at like events and gatherings. So we weren't friends because I don't befriend men. We were cordial because of my husband, you know what I'm saying? In that moment, I remember feeling like my heart dropped all the way to my stomach. I remember asking him, so you're telling me the whole 9 months, the whole time he was over there, he was with that girl? And he said, yes, ma'am, I have no reason to lie to you. This is her name. This is her rank. This is what she looked like. That was his girlfriend. Everybody in the unit knows that he was with her. After he said that, I said, thank you so much for telling me this. I start walking away and heading towards my car. As I'm walking towards my car, my ex-husband is walking out of some room and then he sees me. He's like, hey, babe, where are you going? I just turn around and I look at him. And I just turn back around and keep walking. He follows me outside to my car and he's like, "What's wrong? What's going on? What happened?" So in that moment, I tell him, "I found out everything I know about your girlfriend. However, this is not a discussion we're gonna have here in public. We're gonna talk about this at home." This man looked at me like he saw a ghost. He was just shocked. Like he couldn't believe what I was saying to him. He like snapped out of it and he was like, "No, no, but I can explain. No, like it's a misunderstanding. Did my sergeant tell you that?" Because
See, I would never understand why when people are caught cheating, why they are begging or why they're not say, "Oh, I need to explain." Like, what do you want to explain in this situation? Like what could be the possible explanation this man would give this woman that will surface? And another thing that caught my attention because that other officer came to give her this information without her asking. It goes to show that she's a good woman and God is looking out for her. Even though she must have done the mistake of marrying that man, God still want to deliver her from herself. That's what just came to my mind because the way the man went into detail to tell her everything without her even asking, because she wouldn't have even suspected. That's just came to my mind. She's a good person, and God was just watching out for her. Seriously.
that's the only person who was there. Like, there's no, like, he just started rambling, like, "No, like, that never happened. That's a lie. Whoever told you that is just plotting against our marriage." He was spiraling, saying random stuff. In that moment, I tell him, "We're not about to cause a scene here. I'm done talking to you. We will talk at home. I'm walking away now. Do not follow me to my car." So I walk back to my car, and as I'm driving home, I'm literally breaking down, sobbing. I feel this like I said, like my heart dropped to my stomach. I felt so broken. I remember my heart beating really, really fast. I remember just crying, like sobbing, like to the point that I was speeding and I didn't realize it. And I got stopped by the police. This police officer stops me. And as he's coming up to my window, he sees that I'm like crying. He's like, "Are you okay, ma'am? Do you know you were speeding?" Like, you know how they question you? I was like, "No, I'm not okay. I just found out my husband was cheating on me." And he asked me, like, "Are you okay to drive?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm just sad. That's all." He's like, "Okay, well, no more speeding. I'm gonna let you go with a warning. He's gonna follow you for a little bit just to make sure you get home safe." I was like, "Thank you so much." I made it home. And the next day, my ex-husband comes home from his 24-hour shift and let me know if you want a part two.
Oh, my heart really goes out to this woman. See, look at the woman, so pretty, and she just had this good aura about her. Like looking at her, listening to her, she just has this spirit. Like she's a good person. I don't know if I'm the only one getting that vibe from her, but that's what I get from her. So there's a question I want to ask. Why do you think this kind of person, the man, the ex-husband, why do you think he married her, knowing the fact that he was never going to be faithful to her from the jump? He had somebody he was proud to show to everybody that this is my girl. Why do you think you not married this one? Because why would you marry a wife only for it to go and be gallivanting about with a girl, a side piece? So why do people actually do that? Especially people that get married. For the life of me, I don't think I will ever understand it. Each time I try to wrap my head around it, like nothing comes to mind. Maybe you guys can help me out. Why do you think people get married knowing the fact that they won't be able to stay faithful? Like, why can't you just stay single and then gallivant about however you want? Why do you think that? Let us know in the comment section. So before you click off, let me show you my outfit of the day. So I'm wearing what I call Aduni Ashoke jacket. So Ashoke is a Yoruba term in my country, Nigeria. It's hand woven. So this is hand woven. Everything about this fabric is hand woven. It takes days to make. Hand woven. Hand woven. So this, I'm sure you guys have seen the clip I'm showing. It is available on my website. I have several other outfits on my website as well. Just encourage this growing business of mine. Everything is done in my country, Nigeria. So I ship to the US, I ship to UK, I ship to Germany, I ship to Canada. Anywhere that my country people can get to, just know that I can ship to you. Yes. So please follow the link in the description if you want to buy. I have several other outfits there. They're hand woven. Not all of them are not hand woven, but they're handmade. There are some, adire batik, also handmade, lovely. Just trust me, you're gonna love everything you get. This was done with so much care, with so much love. My mom was telling me that this kind of outfit you wear and hand over to your next of kin. That's how lasting this is because it's hand woven with so much 100% cotton. You will love it. This for the women, the size is different, even the length. Then for the men, it's different. It's actually unisex. Yes, a guy can wear it and a woman can wear it. That's my favorite thing about it. I love this dress so much, and I can't stop talking about it. But of course, there are other stuff you also see on my channel that you get to love. Follow the link in the description. And production for this, the production takes 4 weeks, but other items it takes 14 days. So yeah, it depends on the outfit you're going for. But just know that you are going to be getting what you love. Thank you for appreciating this work of mine. See you.